In a twist of fate, Pakistan's popular cleric Mufti Tariq Masood, who is a vocal advocate for blasphemy killings, is now at the receiving end of the very crime that he once condemned. An advocate for the death penalty for those who insult Islam, Masood's recent comments about questioning the literacy of Prophet Muhammad and criticizing the Quran have ignited a firestorm of outrage in Pakistan, which has forced him to now go into hiding. Hello and welcome to The Print. My name is Debdutta, and in What's Trending in Pakistan, today we discuss why Pakistan's most influential Islamic cleric has to go into hiding. What happened was Masood's controversial remarks were circulated widely on social media, where he asserted that the Prophet Muhammad did not know how to read and write and that he relied on scribes to document the Quran. He claimed, and I quote, "The Prophet did not write even a single word in it." These statements have been met with fierce backlash, particularly from Shia activists in Gilgit-Baltistan, who have called for legal action against him and have branded his words as blasphemous. In his speech, the cleric is seen addressing a gathering of people, saying that even though people have different views, they sometimes choose to listen to people because they are scholars. But the Prophet lacked any scholarly wisdom. He said, and I quote, "We follow the Japanese and listen to their speeches because they are literate. Some are PhD scholars, some are scientists, but our Prophet did not know how to read or write. He did not write a word by himself, but rather he called Sahafis, who are writers, like Zayd and others, to write it for him, and since he did not know how to write, there were grammatical errors, which he never noticed, which still exist." He added that in Iqra Bismil, which is the name of a chapter or a surah in the Quran, Allah had advised strict punishment for kufr or disbelief, but it has semantic errors in the use of letters. Masood called it a grave error. Now, following backlash, the cleric swiftly issued a clarification saying that this was all part of a propaganda campaign against him and added that his words have been taken out of context. He said that he did talk about grammatical issues, but he was referring to them in the literal sense of how these ideas around the Quran are generally discussed and should not be taken as his opinion. He then issued multiple apology videos where he does not claim to be wrong, but he does apologize for hurting the sentiments of the people. But social media was quick to react. Even actors joined the debate. Actor Amza Ali Abbasi made a video stating how blasphemy allegations are flexible when it comes to Islamic clerics, but are stringent for the common masses of Pakistan. Shehzad Ghiyas, in his podcast, The Pakistan Experience, echoed similar thoughts. Now, the irony of Masood's predicament is stark. His own words have now come back to bite him. He is the one who had previously stated that those who apologize for blasphemy should be immediately killed without waiting for a proper trial. Now he is the one facing the wrath that he once endorsed. His opinions have mostly invited controversy. In 2019, the cleric, who claims to be an expert on gender and marital issues, blamed immodest women for the COVID-19 pandemic. In another racist opinion, he called Hindus mostly black-skinned people. Masood, a Deobandi scholar, which is a school of thought in Islam, has a keen interest in gender issues and has built a significant following through his lectures around provocative themes that he explores. In his PhD paper submitted to the University of Michigan in 2010, Professor Najib A. Jan wrote about how newly empowered Islamist political groups have deployed themselves the symbolic weight of Islam. He said, and I quote, "Blasphemy, in contrast to general kufr or disbelief, can be committed by either a Muslim or a kafir. However, it is precisely this ambiguous zone between apostasy and blasphemy which the Deobandis have adroitly exploited." In Pakistan, mere allegations can lead to dire consequences, particularly for individuals from minority communities. The recent killings of a man in police custody and a doctor shot under questionable circumstances highlight the brutal enforcement of blasphemy laws. According to the Center for Social Justice, which is a minority rights organization based in Lahore, in 2023, at least 330 individuals were charged in 180 blasphemy cases in Pakistan. A 2021 report on blasphemy killings in Pakistan by the Center for Research and Security Studies earlier stated that 89 people have been killed since 1947 in Pakistan over blasphemy charges. This is Debdutta. Keep watching The Print for more such videos.